Okay, welcome back to Cold Waters with the Silver Ghost. Which is me. Hi. Okay. So, where were we when we left off? Let's take a look at our mission briefing. The weather is currently shitty with a side of shitty. Review orders. Intelligence discerned a pattern of movement of enemy at sea, replenishment tankers and tenders. A small force, including one or two of these ships, is expected to sail from Murmansk momentarily for rendezvous near the Barents Sea. Oh, joyous occasions. We're going to Russia today. You're ordered to find and take this group before it completes replenishment of enemy forces. You may also get a chance at enemy submarines this group is intended to support, but tenders and tankers are the mission target. Okay. So, status report. Load the tubes. Alright. So we are off hunting supply ships in the Barents Sea. I'm betting it's that group up there. If I had to guess. Way, way up there. That immobile one. Because they're sitting up there acting as a resupply port. Basically in the Barents. Oh, don't get spotted by air patrols. I think we got spotted. Oh! We've been engaged! Oh boy. You have a sonar contact bearing 107. Okay, well hold on a second. Let me get the chat up quick so that we can make a note of that. Alright. So our sonar contact is at bearing 107. We're going to close 15,000 yards. It's overcast with a medium breeze. There's no thermal layer to be determined. Join combat.
Sound rig ship for ultra quiet.
So contact's at 170. The water here is...
Con sonar new contact bearing 106. Designated Sierra 1.
Alright, so the ocean's at 88 decibels. The ocean's at 84 feet. So we were transiting. We were at trans speed of 40 knots. And then we hit a contact. Bearing 171. So it's... We rigged the boat for ultra quiet, and we are staying at depth. There is no thermal layer. Okay, unknown contact. Sonar team, we told them to close it to 15,000 yards before we hard confirmed. Looks like we got closer to 8. There's active sonar pulses.
Con sonar Sierra 1 is classified as escort.
Who might very well have us on active.
Make depth 4, 5, 8, dive by.
Now because it's IDing as a surface ship, I am ordering us to come up to PD.
Con sonar new contact bearing 153. Designated Sierra 2.
So I'm expecting another surface ship then, and not submarines. Which... cannon.
Con sonar Sierra
So
2
a car
is
and a
classified
cannon
as
in the
escort.
Barents. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we're not getting picked up by him. We might be getting picked up by this one, though. Okay, so we have a probable Kara, who probably has us on active at this point. Down this line of bearings. So I'm going to go ahead and feed him a push.
221, aye sir.
Because he's active pinging, which means, yes, he's going to hear that, and you know what? I'm okay with it. With him hearing it at this point. Because if he hears a torpedo in the water, odds are, even with his active sonar pulses, he is not going to... He's going to be busy trying to evade and less busy trying to kill us. Yeah. Yeah, he's starting to maneuver much more actively. Which is good. This is very good for us. Also, for those of you watching, if you like what you're seeing, go ahead and hit the follow button. I do a lot of World of Warships work, but I've recently started picking up Cold Waters because this game is amazing! Holy crap! And it's supposedly very fun to watch, although it's stressful as all hell sometimes. Kara, sonar teams keep putting him closer and closer to me with progressively higher accuracy, which means he's either coming towards us or the sonar team is crap. Both of which would be bad. You know, I'm going to enable this torpedo. So it comes up. There's a launch vector. I'm calling that a weapons launch.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
I'm calling that multiple weapons launches. Yeah, let's get down.
Make depth 500.
Con, sonar.
shit.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 10.
Hit the deck, hit the deck, hit the deck, hit the deck, hit the deck.
Flooding in the reactor space.
Con, sonar. No longer captured.
Damage control parties. Into the reactor space.
That could be a problem.
Passing 100 feet.
I lied to you guys. Up ballast. That would be bad. We have no reactor, we're dead in the water. Those torpedoes are running near the surface though, so going down might not be bad for us at this juncture.
Con, sonar. Noisemaker. Bearing 114.
Good torpedo hit. Car is dead. No word on that cannon. We still don't have an engine. We do have flooding amidships, but our pumps are able to handle it. Almost cracked the ship in half though, which is a problem. For various reasons. We're gonna put a torpedo down
Shoot
range towards
2-3.
him.
Passing 200 feet.
So if nothing else, we have weapons out at him. Because I'm pretty sure that that was a good contact. And that sonar is just losing their minds, putting him further away. And yes, I understand that we're sinking. I understand that this might be a problem. But we have no engine, we have no reactors for now. The engineering team's working on the reactor. So get down is not bad for us at this juncture.
Passing 300 feet.
Because we're not going to die if we hit the bottom here. Those torpedoes, though, will happily kill us if we're in their depth cone. It looks like they're running pretty close to the
Reactor is
surface.
back online.
Beautiful. Let's go.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
We have engines.
Passing 400 feet.
They do not see us with the torpedoes anyway. Our hull is not very well intact, though.
Come right to 155. Helm aye.
Okay, so now we know missile-launched torpedoes are a problem. Yeah, and our mission might be to attack tenders. We're heading back to Holy Lock after this. We were successfully intercepted by a Russian
Con,
convoy.
maneuvering. Making turns
Convoy
for
runners.
20 knots. Con, helm. Steady course.
Go ahead and reload that tube. Load it with a TAS. No, load it with a standard torpedo. You know what? Slow us down. Go ahead.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Let's get up to periscope depth and see if we can't get a better contact on this guy. That might be suicide, but at this point, our torpedo's down his line of bearing. I'm gonna nail
Con,
it.
fire control, weapon acquired.
Okay. It just like instantly found him, apparently. I enabled it and it
Con,
found him.
maneuvering. Making
Or
turns
it
for
found
5
something anyway.
knots.
We are coming up. Thought wire guidance gave us better data to combo with our surveillance, so got a good lockup on that cannon. Yeah, we're in no shape to be hunting in the Barrett Sea right now, unfortunately, because we did get a pretty giant hole blown in the side of our ship because I was an idiot. And thought we could, go up to
Con,
periscope
fire
depth,
control, weapon countermeasure homing.
which was a untrue statement. We're coming up now because I want to make sure we can keep flooding under control.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And his crew has other issues to deal with, and I know he doesn't have a good sonar contact on us, so he doesn't know where we are. He just knows he has a torpedo on his butt. I don't think either of these two ships carry helicopters, so this is strictly an anti-submarine patrol that we happen to run into. Unfortunately, we did very much run into them. That's a sono buoy that's
Con,
back.
sonar, lost contact. Sierra,
Maybe
2,
no
last
aircraft
bearing,
nearby.
173. Contact breaking up.
What aircraft? That's a helicopter. That's a problem. Well, if we have a helicopter we have to get away from, let's not give away our position by putting up scopes. We are flooding. It's spreading.
Damage control parties. Damage control parties. Lay to the damage control parties. Lay to the engine room.
Which is an issue. Go ahead and time accelerate for a little while. The fact that it brought us out of it's a bad sign. I think it's moving away from us, to be honest. Just fine with me. Yeah, it's dropping a hydro net over there. So we're currently inching away from where the the helicopter is, which is good for us. It's just a matter of waiting for him to either get low on fuel or move away enough that we can leave combat. Yeah, because he dropped an air-launched torpedo over there.
Come left to
We have an idea of where he
098,
is.
helm I.
He just flew almost over us there.
Con, helm, steady course.
He left. Yeah, no, time for us to get the hell out of Dodge. We got way too beat on to excuse, resupply bus reported out of moving the area, await new orders. Yes, the Russians got to resupply in, the Barents Sea. That will happen. Return immediately to Holy Lock for repairs. Yeah, no kidding. Thank you. No. No, 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 no. All hands man your battle stations, prepare for evasion.
Con, sonar, lost contact.
Rig ship for ultra quiet. Make depth 4, 5, 8, dive I.
Release the ship from ultra quiet so we can, clear out space. Just want to get the ship down in speed. 108 decibels. We're flooding, we have aircraft nearby, with vessels nearby. They want to kill us. If nothing else, we might be able to live. And honestly, at this point, I'll be content with, even if we lose the Narwhal, living. And even though she's a one-off ship, the way the game works is it might give us another submarine if we can't manage to get the crew out. Which is part of the reason why we are heading up to the surface. And also kind of being quiet so that our sonar can get out everything and get out the towed array and see what we can hear. I don't suspect that they can find us either. That having been said, I don't think torpedoes are going to be an effective weapons platform in this situation, so I am going to load the T-LAMs. Because I'm imagining, since it's a helicopter, that it's a surface contact. And surface contacts, sometimes missiles are effective. Or are more effective, I should say. Oh boy. There is active out there. So in theory, we'll be able to pick them up on their own active before we're going to really be able to, before they're going to be able to pick us up. Or at least that's the theory anyway. We'll see. So the pumps are starting to manage to get the water out. Propulsion room. It's hard to tell if it's staying even in the ballast and reactor room or not. But we're starting to get the water, the flooding situation under control. Lots of active going on out there. Go ahead and stick with
Raise the ESM mast.
on the periscope. A lot of ESM traffic out there. We don't actually have any good contacts. Bearing 223.
Con sonar, Master 1
Free
is
back.
classified as escort.
Is he actually that close?
Con, dive at 4-5 feet, dive by.
Is it just a lone Krevac is the question. I'm gonna go ahead and say that it is for now.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
I'm gonna put a weapon out over our shoulder. Because they are behind us.
Come right to 133 Helm I.
Just fire that weapon over our shoulder. To hell with the wire. Now let's get back on the scope. Bearing 233 was one of them. There's our friend the Krevac. Does he have a buddy? Saying there's a Master 2 at 172.
Con sonar, Master
Alright.
2 is classified as escort.
Shoot 2-3. Aye, sir. Lower the ESM mast. Make
Dive.
depth 150 feet, dive
might
by.
be hurt.
Make depth
So I don't
100
wanna get
feet, dive
deep.
by.
But at the same time, I also don't want to be this close to the surface, so if shit hits the fan, we have at least some time to spin up the propeller this time. Then, as of yet, I have yet to see any counterfire. So if they have us on anything...
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Oh, that's our weapon going active.
Con, helm, steady course.
Yeah. This is the one we don't have the wire on. So it just went active, and I'm imagining it probably went active and found him. Because if we kill a couple ships on the way back in, I'm sure that... Although they're not going to get... They hopefully won't give us a medal for this. But it would not hurt our score if we could get a little bit more
100
tonnage.
feet, dive by.
I'm sorry, what? What hit him? I only put one weapon downrange that way. But he got hit by something else that caused him to blow up before my torpedo hit him. So something else happened with that ship that blew him up. Maybe one of his own torpedoes? I don't even know. I mean, we did hit him with a torpedo, but that ship exploded of his own accord and then got hit by a torpedo. I hope it still gives me the kill, but who knows? Who knows? Then there's a car off this way somewhere where this torpedo's headed out.
Con sonar regained contact on Master 2, bearing 168.
We're getting a better solution on him as we speak.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
On him, our torpedoes got a good acquisition as well. So you time accelerate this. Alright, that's a weapon. So I'm betting he
Con
fired more
sonar,
than one.
we are cavitating.
And I,
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing
To hell with the flooding.
151.
we're going to torpedo evasion, because I'm imagining this probably was a rocket-launched one as well.
Passing 200 feet.